right, laddies, we got another one today with a flashlight. Don't know if you guys care about this stuff. Like I said before, leave it in the comments. Guys, this is Mark from Gunfight Knives. We're going to do a quick flashlight overview, I guess, unboxing. Got two of these, got one for myself and one for my buddy. The price was right, couldn't pass it up. It was like $25 or $20 a piece, so like $40 shipped for both these things. They're new from WUBEN. It's the G5. And I thought this was going to be a little bit bigger. Did not think it was going to be so small. I'm going to put a couple things in frame so you can see how big this thing actually is, because it's hard to tell. People got different size hands. But just want to show you the function type of thing real quick on how that works. We're going to go into depth a little more right now, but let me give you a quick size comparison to some of these things, because you know we are size queens on this channel. Let's put this into frame so you can actually get measurements. It is literally less than 1.5 inches in width, top to bottom, 2.5. This is less than 2.5 inches tall, and then it's about 1/2 inch there. So very awesome, very cool. So let's get some things. So regular size Altoids tin next to that thing has nuts. Toss that thing in there. You can see how big it is. Oh yeah, and it's magnetic, guys. I don't know, won't hold this way. I don't know if it's because of the tin. Let me put it to the steel real quick. Alright, so if it's a little heavier duty metal, it'll hold that way. I'll show you on something else. But that's an Altoids. Just a regular lighter, standard lighter. It's crazy how small this thing is. It's crazy, guys, crazy. What we got? So compare it to, well, there's a little knife. I just brought this out because the color matched. It's the Kershaw. This is a small knife. But that's not why we're here. I want to compare it again real quick with other flashlights. This is Sofern. This is one of their pocket lights, the SC21 Pro from Sofern. Here's the S1 Baton from Olight, one of their original ones. Got one of the newest, the Baton from Olight as well. And this I've had for quite a while. It's the Coast flashlight. I put this one here just because it's super similar. We got magnets on the back here, pocket clip or hat clip, and you can adjust it. This one takes 2 AAAs. And I don't know if this one has a magnet. Yes. So all these, the bottoms are magnetic. I forget the brand of this. I was pretty disgusted when I bought this one a while back. It's a good flashlight, but the push button for the light broke very quickly. My buddy had another one that he destroyed where the battery blew up in or something, so I took the push button off of that. Again, this one's magnetic here and magnetic on the clip. So it's very lightweight, nice flashlight for like 3 weeks, and then, like I said, the button popped out or whatever, and that one's like a $40 flashlight. I forget the name. I'm sure everyone in here knows the name. I just can't remember it. So here's a small, tiny lumen top. It's called the Frog. Very bright light for what it is. I don't know if it's turned, we got it turned off or not charged. But these are all just here for size comparisons. So let's get back into the unboxing of this, but we'll put that down here real quick just so you guys can see. So this one might be awkward in your pocket. I don't know yet, haven't carried it any amount of time. I put it in my pocket today, went out for about an hour, and that was it. Didn't seem like an issue, but we will see. Now let's open this one. This one is the black. You have two options, black or green. I kept the green for myself. And now I'm opening my buddy's. I don't know if he's gonna be upset about that or not. So they got these tabs on them. This might slide out. Nope. I'm just gonna cut it. So yeah, guys, let us know if you like this sort of thing, flashlights. I feel like guns, knives, flashlights are all in the same category. I feel like people that like good quality guns, knives, they're gonna like a good flashlight. That type of thing goes in the EDC game, I guess. So it's a pretty cool box that it comes in. Different. And you got the light, and you get the charging cable and the manual. So pretty cool little box, different. Put that to the side. Show you what comes in here real quick. So it is a USB-C charging cable, which is nice. Get a little lanyard. There is a lanyard hole here at the bottom to the side if you wanted to keep it on a lanyard, and a keychain ring. So if you wanted to put it on your keys, it is about the size of a key fob or a yeah, I guess it'd still be a key fob when they're connected to the key, right? I thought it was cool. When I saw it online, it had a Zippo next to it. I was like, man, it's close to the size of a Zippo, but I thought it was going to be bigger. It literally is, to me, the size of a Zippo. I don't have one here, unfortunately, to compare it to, but this is how it comes. Black, looks very clean too. So guys, like I was showing earlier, to move the clip, so you can put this on your hat or something, right? If you want to put it on your hat and have it that way, I wouldn't, but I would put it this way and then twist. It's nice and stiff and twist, and then you get a good click. Let me twist it to the next spot so you can hear it click. You hear that little click? So that just tells you basically that you're flat. I guess it's like a little detent to stop it from moving. But yeah, you put this on the brim of your hat, and then you can use it as a headlamp, and it has multiple colors. Let's get into those now, I guess. Real quick before we do that, actually. There is a lockout. So to access the charging section, it's right there. You can slide it to there, and that's where it's on. And then you can lock it out so you can't press the button. Nothing will happen. So let's go to on, and let's do a one press. So it is on the RGB right now. So you can use the little dial, this little wheel here. Twist this way so you guys can see when I'm twisting. And it'll change the colors. Thought that was pretty cool. I don't know exactly what you would use it for, but and then they have like a beacon mode. If you, I think you got to long press it, 2 seconds, or double tap it. I can't remember. Okay, there it is. So yeah, there's a beacon mode. I guess you can Possible. No, you can't change the color while it's on beacon mode. All right, and we'll double press. There you go. You have like a, this is sort of like a police lights type of deal. Red and blue, red and green, red and yellow. So some of these might be good if you're stranded on the side of the road. You can light up without blinding people, but you can light up the traffic so they see that you're there if the car's broken down or something. So let's turn it on. All right, so this, let's see if we turn that up. No. All right, so there's a, if you press it while it's, I believe it's off for 2 seconds, the light will come on, and the duration of the light being on will tell you how long you have for the battery. Let me read this real quick in the manual. So if it stays on for 5 seconds, you'll have 100 to 90% light. If you go, like if it's flashing, you have 90% to 40%. If it's red for 5 seconds, you got 40% to 15. If it's flashing, you have 15 to 0% left. So that's awesome. So you know how much time you have on this light before you have to charge it. So I guess I'd recommend once it starts flashing, you know what I mean, then you bring that thing in for the day and start charging. So that's a pretty cool feature, I thought. And then when you're charging it up, again, this will be open. You have a red charging light, so it indicates that it's charging. And then when the light turns blue, which will be this inner one, the same one that'll be red, once it's blue, you're fully charged. And then, yeah, different modes. So if I hold it, or just tap it once, I gotta put it on light mode. There we go. And then if we hold it, what'll it turn to? All right, so the regular light, and then the regular light, you can roll this and it makes it brighter. I don't really want to shine it at, so you can see it dimming. And then it does that blink. So let me show you again. It'll blink and tell you you're fully up or fully down. Very cool, like design features. I guess they came up with this thing. I thought very smart. I thought it was very smart. The interface. I guess if you aren't used to flashlights, the problem I have is I have too many flashlights, right? So try to remember all the user faces on these is a pain in the butt. The user interfaces, sorry. But this one seems pretty easy. Again, you have the one button and then a wheel. So if you can't figure that out, then you got a problem. So again, what I'm doing to move this, you're gonna pull it up and then rotate it, and then it's like spring loaded. Once you load, and it snaps back in once you let it go. So very cool. Let me read some of these specs off of this thing real quick. All right, the white light is 400 lumens, and the time duration for the white light is on high is 50 minutes. The RGB, which is the red, green, and blue light, is 10 lumens, 9 hours. So the flashing red and blue is 10 lumens, 25 hours. And then all the other ones, the red and green flashing, the red and yellow flashing is the same. And then there's a beacon mode, which is 10 lumens, and that is 45 hours. Let me go into the settings real quick and figure out which one the beacon mode is so you guys can see that specifically. But a very cool flashlight, I think. Very innovative. Let me know how you guys feel about it being square I don't know if I'm gonna love it or hate it, but I guess we'll figure it out one way or another. All right. So I guess the beacon is the same as the RGB, but it's just gonna do the flashing. That's not it. That's not it. Pardon me, guys. I'm blinding myself every time I do this. And then trying to look at the instructions, and you get that yellow and blue dot bouncing around. So, but yeah, so the beacon is just going to be a strobe like the other ones, I guess. And I don't know. I like this thing a lot so far. Very interesting design. Again, you can flip one, rotate it, and they don't rotate all the way down, unfortunately. That would probably have been cool if it had done that so you could protect it, but probably best that it only goes these ways so you don't twist it until you snap the connector or whatever is in there. But very cool. Let me know what you guys think. I guess that's it for that. And again, let me know if you like these videos. Flashlights, knives, and stuff like that. Alright guys, Mark from Gunfight Knives. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.